I just asked about my crush's nice legs and stockings, and got sent to the creepiest prison packed with dudes. Little did she know. The guys inside were all characters, with crazy skills and stories. Not just any guys, there was a super toxic dude who could wipe out a city with one foul move, and even a swordmaster who could slice a city in half was locked up in there. Make sure their skills didn't die with them. These 18 big shots took turns, teaching me everything they knew. Few years flew by in a flash. I mastered all their tricks and even got better. Liam, your time is up. You're getting out today, guard yelled at me. I opened my eyes, looked at my mentors around me, and bowed deeply. Masters, your student is heading out now. One of them looked and said, kid, our lives are pretty much over. Yours is just beginning. Don't forget what we asked you to do, Masters. What you entrusted me with, I will make it happen. I knelt down and gave 3 more bows, then turned and walked away out of the prison. I looked up at the sky, breathing in the fresh air. I'm out the next day. I was back in South Ridge. As soon as I landed, I saw 2 elderly folks with white hair. Without a word, I knelt down right there, Mom. Dad, your son has been unfilial. I made you worry, Mom. Teary-eyed pulled me up your back. That's all that matters. Dad waved for a taxi on the street. I asked, confused, Dad, where's your car? I remember when I went in, we at least had a few companies. Looks like something went wrong. Sure enough, Dad smiled bitterly and said, William, after you went in, the business hit some snags and eventually folded. We had to sell the house and cars to pay off the debts. Seeing how embarrassed he looked, I didn't have the heart to ask more. Mom chided him. Why bring that up now? We just got back, William. Sure, things are a bit tight for us now. We still have the money set aside for you and Ellie to get married. How about we set up a dinner with Ellie's family soon and finalize the wedding plans? Ellie, I whispered the name. She was my high school sweetheart. My first love. Thinking of her warmed my heart. We got engaged right before I went in. She promised we'd get married when I got out. The only reason I made it through those years was holding on to that promise. Back home, I took a quick shower, had a meal with my parents. Mom made all my favorite dishes at the table. She happily said, I just got in touch with Ellie's parents. We're meeting for dinner tonight to set a date for you. Just then, a knock came at the door. Mom got up to answer. A moment later, a middle-aged couple walked in with the girl I've been dreaming of. Mom and Dad looked puzzled. Didn't we say dinner tonight? Why are you here now? Even though they warmly invited them in, the family ignored my enthusiastic parents. Ellie's dad, David, crossed his legs and plopped right down on the couch. He squinted and smiled. We've known each other for so long. I'll just be straight with you. My dad's face instantly fell. He used to be a big shot himself. I could still read people, David said arrogantly. My daughter's a department manager at Huawei Group, now pulling in 6 figures a year. Your son's an ex-con. You really think he's good enough for her? I'm here today to tell you, if you think he's marrying my daughter, dream on. Ellie chimed in with a sarcastic tone. You're right, a toad dreaming of dining on swan.
Subscribe for the next part.